Hey everyone, how are you? And welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome for the first time. It's going to be a light video. Tonight, we're just going to play through a minigame promoting a Transformers series on Nickelodeon and take in the autumn scenery on Home Island some more. I didn't think there was time to look around last time, but Poptropica tends to put out small, unannounced updates that it hasn't posted on its blog, so put on your hiking boots and let's do it to it. Music, please. I remember watching an old Transformers series on Cartoon Network. I was never really a big fan of the franchise, but it was a show I'd watch in my childhood when I think it was around 5th or 6th grade when I would end up waking up at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning for some reason, and I would watch the late cartoons to pass the time. But for some reason the Transformers in this series looks a little more cartoonish than the old school animation in the Transformers series I watched. It's kind of weird that they don't do the art style, that they don't carry over the art style it's weird that they don't implement the art style used in Poptropica for the in-game ads. They just rip it straight from the original material. Kind of a little off-putting, but then again, I am a fan of mixed media. Rings of Fire, the graphic novels, maybe some other time. The warehouse is full of Arachnomechs. We need to know what they're up to. This is new. Bumblebee thinks it might be Decepticons. We should look for him inside to find out. Now that's a name I'm familiar with. We are investigating suspicious behavior inside a warehouse. Wanna help? Gladly. Now streaming on Paramount Plus Original. Oh, so it's not gonna air on Nickelodeon, just on yet another streaming service. I haven't watched Nickelodeon since 2013, and that was when I watched Sam and Cat. The cancellation came without warning, and I wondered why there weren't any new episodes, but Jeanette McCurdy released a memoir, I'm Glad My Mom Died, that I'll have to check out at some point. Savvy Writes Books did an excellent review on it, and judging from the passages she read out, Jeanette has put out some really telling explanation as to why Sam and Cat wasn't renewed for another season, or there were any new episodes put out. Don't worry, there's no bad blood between her and Ariana Grande. It's just that the creator, aka Dan Schneider, is allegedly a predator. But enough of the heavy stuff for now. Let's get right back to work. We fear Bumblebee may be concerned. We need to go and investigate. Well, that's why I'm here to help. Twitch and Thrash are Terrans, the newest Transformer box. Use their assistance to find Bumblebee and safely guide him out. Investigate the warehouse to find Bumblebee, but avoid being spotted by the Arachnomechs. So that's what they look like. And it's a wonder why I didn't recognize them in the original series. I don't know if it's original, but it is. The animation was old school enough for me to consider it original. But all I remember was the catchphrase, Transformers, robots in disguise. Investigate the warehouse to find Bumblebee, but avoid being spotted by the Arachnomechs. think I read that already, but it's late. I'm tired. Use your terror to help you find Bumblebee. Trash, Twitch. The motorcycle's more badass. Jeez. Not very good maneuvering. I expected it to be an endless runner like last time. For a stealth game, this is pretty epic. I found you! That didn't amount to much. Well, but at least we got these At least we got these vehicles as for our trouble. Success! You found Bumblebee and escaped together. That was a waste of time. But I love the music. There's still time. Why not give it another go? Those Arachnomechs look a little menacing. I hope Bumblebee's okay. Oh, don't worry. He's fine. I got him back. I escorted him. Oh, shoot. He got back in the warehouse? I'm gonna try Twitch this time. The game looks like it was designed in a rush. I wonder what happens when the danger level gets too high. I think it might have the same outcome as the Zombie minigame, where I'd have to start over. Why aren't our characters driving these vehicles? It just feels like they just plopped the characters from the Transformers show right on. And the jump animation is pretty weird too. Developers barely put any time into this minigame, and it feels very disappointing. Found you! And just like that, we won by doing absolutely nothing. Well, time to go. What a piece of crap that minigame was. But at least now I'm free to explore the foliage. This foliage, it's beautiful. The trees are still look flat from an artist's perspective, but it's still beautiful. Holy shoot, that advertising for that show is popping up like Starbucks. Home Island isn't that big either. I wish it was. The way it looked on the mobile version before it became an exact replica of this version of the game was a little more unique and had a little more to offer. There were more people to talk to. More shops to visit. And it was like a mini clubhouse. It gave me a kids next door vibe that I really liked. My pizza's here, so I best be logging out. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you liked it, even though it seemed a bit like filler, given that the Transformers minigame was a bit crappy. Don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed it anyway, and subscribe to this channel because this week I'm putting out a long form video about Amber Heard and the article Vogue magazine put that stated that we should start believing all women, which is an awfully shitty idea, because if we believe all women, then that could mean more female criminals could get away with things like murder or robbery or worse. I mean, can't be any worse than murder, but still murder. But a lot of us know that but it's practically common knowledge that Amber Heard was found to have lied when she wrote the op-ed for the Washington Post. Yet most people, in fact tons and tons of feminist organizations have posted on Twitter that they stand by this woman. Like, have we completely lost our minds? But still, be on the lookout for that video, and I hope you have a good night. Goodbye!